Welcome to the Bendito Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Sophie Cunningham talking about the throat punch heard around the world. Sophie Cunningham, when she goes on her podcast, if we learned anything last year, she's not afraid to lay into the referees. She not only talks about the throat punch, she talks about the 30th anniversary poster as well. Why am I on the poster? Why isn't Caitlin Clark on the poster? And I saw a lot of people say, oh, it's a licensing deal. It's because of licensing, this, that, and the third. Well, a quick Google search will tell us maybe that's not the entire story. We have Lisa Leslie talking about the throat punch, and then we also have some WNBA slows, some WNBA players, some WNBA fans screaming, "Free Alyssa Thomas," like she's in prison. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. Sophie Cunningham, let's see what you got to say.
I did not see that happen. I don't, none of our team saw it happen, because I promise you, if we would have seen that happen, we would have had her back. Unfortunately, this type of shit happens every single game to her, and the league and the refs do absolutely nothing about it.
It's been a minute since we got fined on this podcast.
I have, but then like you see the videos of like literally kneeing and cheap shotting C in the throat. Like if she did that to any of our teammates, we'd be pissed. But like they're definitely targeting her, and the league and the refs do nothing to protect her.
I believe it. I think Sophie Cunningham and Maisha Hines-Allen would have Caitlin Clark's back if they saw it. I do think those two would have her back. The rest of them, nah. I don't think so at all. But Sophie and Maisha Hines-Allen, they've earned that much to get the respect out of me. I think those two, if they saw it, they would have done something about it. Sophie Cunningham for sure, and Maisha Hines-Allen for sure. The reason why Maisha Hines-Allen and Alyssa Thomas got into it in the first place is because Alyssa Thomas decided to come over to Caitlin Clark after Clark and Tawana Bonner got into it, and Maisha Hines-Allen said, nah, we ain't doing that over here. So MHA, Big Swole, and Sophie, yeah, I think both of them would have stepped up to the plate.
I mean, let's get into this now. The poster that they dropped last night, like the 30-year commemorative thing, which that you're on it, that's cool.
Why would you ever put me on it?
But people are up in arms that Caitlin's not on it, and then also watching her get kind of her ass kicked last night. I do see everyone being like, why does the league not protect this person? I don't want to get in beef with Kathy either, but it's like, it is like she's jealous of her, or like thinks that like because she's a bigger face than her, or like anyone the WNBA's had, that she like won't give her the platform. It's fucking so weird. It's so bizarre.
Damn, Kathy jealous of CC22. Okay, yeah. Sophie Cunningham, why am I on the poster? Why isn't CC on the poster? Let me just address this jealousy issue. If that's the truth, Kathy Engelbert, I got news for you, Kathy. Adam Silver, he's not bigger than any NBA star. Rob Manfred, he's not bigger than any NBA star. Roger Goodell, he's not bigger than any NFL. He's not bigger than Patrick Mahomes. He's not bigger than them. NHL hockey, I don't even know who the commissioner of the NHL is. But I know Connor McDavid. I know Ovechkin. I know Crosby. I know Matthews. I know Jack Hughes. I know the Kachucks. I don't even know who the NHL commissioner is. So of course the Stars are going to be bigger than the commissioner. Duh. And in your instance, Kathy, the Star is bigger than the league because the league is not big. The Star is so big that she's bringing new eyeballs to the league. The Star has more fans of her own than the league has in totality. That's not the case in any other of the major sports. That's the case here in the WNBA. Now, I saw some people say, oh, well, Caitlin Clark and her licensing deal, she's not allowed on the poster. Well, shout out to Jacob the Clipper. Caitlin Clark doesn't allow a company like Windcraft to make posters of her likeness due to licensing. One Google search and you see Windcraft has posters of Clark elsewhere. any other mental gymnastics excuses besides the obvious that the WNBA actively hates Clark. And there it is. Wincraft, Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark decals. And on the top left of this decal, next to the WNBA logo to the right of it, you'll see Wincraft. Dispelled. Dispelled. Look at this. Free AT. Free Alyssa Thomas. Your usual suspects. Your usual suspects. Leia Llewellyn, she finds Fox Sports. Tanya Ray. A fist to the throat is not worse than racism. Preach. And she didn't really get punched in the throat. I kind of wish she had. Tanya Ray from Fox. Can't make this stuff up. Then we have Tiffany Hayes. Yapping, of course. Did you know organizations often interpret rules differently when millions of dollars are at stake? No, we didn't know that. Natasha Mack. It's free AT until AT free. Standing with my bestie. Folks, I'm telling you, it's open season on the white girl. It's open season on Caitlin Clark. They hate her. They don't like her. They despise her. They don't want her in the league. Then you got Dejanay Carrington, dirtbag Dejanay, clout chaser Carrington. That's actually better. That's actually good. Dirtbag Dejanay, clout chasing Carrington. You got her reposting the fist to the throat, saying, "Oh, why wasn't this a suspension over here?" The Sophie Cunningham issue. Well, there are flagrant twos, and people were ejected during that game. We have Coach Tibbetts open his pregame availability earlier today with a statement on the Alyssa Thomas suspension. To say that we had 2 cheap shots in that game to me is ridiculous. The goal is to clean up our game, but I do think it's important not to rely on social media screenshots. Now, the thing is, when it comes to Coach Tibbetts, what else is he supposed to say? This is what Stephanie White should be doing. This is a coach standing up for his players. He doesn't believe what he's saying. Of course he doesn't believe it. But this is what coaches do. They stick up for their players. Stephanie White doesn't know what that is. Stephanie White doesn't understand sticking up for her players. Whether you believe it or not, Stephanie White doesn't understand that. So I'm actually not mad with what Tibbetts said. Of course, I disagree. But again, I don't even think he believes what he's saying. He's just sticking up for his players like a coach should. Here's Lisa Leslie on the matter.
All right, ladies, your thoughts just as the league continues to work through what many perceive as consistency issues, especially when it comes to games being officiated, Lisa.
Well, officiating is tough. I don't know if anybody's ever even tried to officiate. It's not the easiest game. It's one of the most thankless jobs you can do. But in this particular situation, I thought that the last official should have been able to catch that. I was actually watching this game, and I was like, oh, wow, that was a bit much. So in that moment, I thought that the official missed the call. I'm not surprised that the league went back and found
Angelica Suffren. Angelica Suffren. We've all seen the footage by now of Angelica Suffren looking at the play. We've all seen the footage by now of Stephanie White looking at the play. Both of them saw what transpired. Neither of them gave a damn. The referee didn't protect the star player, and the coach didn't give a damn because in Caitlin Clark's rookie season, she was the coach of the team that had a green light on Caitlin Clark. She was the coach of the team that allowed the eye poke on Caitlin Clark. She was the coach of the team that allowed Marina Mabrey to body check Caitlin Clark in the playoffs. She's the coach on the team that allowed Alyssa Thomas to call Indiana Fever fans racist. You can't make this stuff up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.